Previously.
Okay, and then now your whole prank kid strategy decimated, right?
On Progression Series Season 2.
This can't go wrong. This can't go wrong. Okay, this can go very wrong.
Got it.
Finally!
You got it.
Finally! Oh my god, it feels so good to win! Whoa,
Oh, here we go.
Finally!
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2.
Finally, we have gotten a win over Alex. I can't even tell you how long it's been since I've actually sat in front of the wheel. It doesn't feel real. But I am finally in front of the winner's wheel for the first time in several weeks. So let's hope we can maintain this position. I like the winner's chair. I like it. It's comfy. So let's hope we can continue to sit in it. Let's spin this wheel. Let's see what we get from this week. Anything big? I could use some wild cards or some, ooh, a snatch steal. Ooh, a snatch steal. I get to snap something up from the Alexander Cimoooooooo collection. I know this guy has a whole bunch of nice stuff in there, so maybe I could find something that slips in rather cleanly into my own. That is something to decide for next week, so I'll let you guys know what that is when I figure it out myself. Let's get into the set today, though. I'll have Alex tell you all about it.
Well, not exactly the way I wanted to go out last week. We had a really strong win streak, and to be fair, we are still winning the series and will be for at least the next several weeks. However, I definitely could have played better. I think I definitely was showing my inexperience with the deck and getting into like longer case scenarios, but it is what it is. You know, you can't win them all. So let's go ahead and move on. The Grand Creators released January 27th, 2022. Holy shit, we are in 2022. That is insane. A lot of cool cards in here. We have the punk stuff. We have the adventurer stuff that was very popular in a lot of decks just because it was very splashable. And so hopefully we're going to be seeing some of these cards today. There's also the Exo Sisters. Can't forget them as well. Pretty decent set overall, I would say, and does introduce a lot potentially for progression depending on the way the pulls go. I'm just looking here, see if there's anything like else. Ties of the Brethren, I think, had a reprint up until this point. Just basically just other stuff just to support the decks. The Ultras, this is what we're going to be fiending for. Like, obviously, we want to get Water Enchantress, Rite of Armaseer, Fateful Adventure, like, those would all be good. Obviously, getting, like, a Punk package would be nice, too, or even the Exo package, but very, very, like, this is always the problem with these deck building sets, is because a lot of the best cards are locked behind Ultra. We have to get extremely lucky, and we have to get extremely lucky with 1/3 of the card pool. I will say, though, I did like when these collector's rares started coming out because it was kind of a throwback to the old Ultimate rares. Not exactly the same, but to be fair, they have, like, the texture, so I would say it's probably my second favorite rarity. Seeing if there's anything else down here that's of, like, you know, importance, and it doesn't really look like it. So, to be honest, we've got a pretty exciting opening if we're lucky, and so hopefully that is the case. But before we get into that, I haven't been here in a while. 3 packs of OTS Pack 17. I gotta be honest, I don't even remember what the fuck's in here. So let's just flip it up, see what we get. Nothing that we're probably going to use, to be honest. Let's go ahead and flip up our second pack. Nah, I was going to say nothing we're going to use, but we already have Yazi, and we're probably past the point of Yazi being good, if I'm being completely honest. Also, we're playing, like, Sword Soul, which is basically impossible for us, unless we get some crazy stuff on the Megatins, but it is what it is. Scrap Raptors are common, so they're OTS packs. What can you expect? So, let's go ahead and open 24 packs of the
Grand Creators was actually a pretty fun set. The archetypes from it, especially the Adventure archetype, was really, really fun to play when it first came out. I remember the cards were, like, super, super powerful with prank kids and stuff. So, let's hope Alex doesn't pull a good set of those, because I know that's immediately what he'll decide to play if he pulls a playable adventure package. Speaking of playable adventure package, Rite of Armaseer is a great way to get it started. Some of these reprints are really awesome. Draco back is great to see. I needed at least one of those. Castel is an awesome, awesome reprint to have in the Ultra Rare slot, but I think it also just got a maximum gold reprint. So maybe it isn't that great. Man, one of my favorite archetypes of all time, Punk. It's going to be a little bit high rarity, very hard to actually play in our format, at least until the Megatins. But it's just cool to see them. Oh my god, Water Enchantress to pair with my Rite of Armaseer. I have Rite of Armaseer, Water Enchantress. I just need Fateful Adventure and a Wandering Griffin, and I actually have a playable adventure pile. Wouldn't that be so crazy to see in Progression Series? I'm only 6 packs in. Anything is possible. Nyhmnim, that's the best Punk card. Besides, like, in super rare, at least. In ultra rare, we're going to have to look for Foxy Tune and stuff like that. Wondering if we'll get lucky enough to see it. Exo Sister Jabrine, friend of the channel, DZeef, is a huge fan of those Exo Sisters.
24 packs of the Grand Creators coming right up. Let's see if we get lucky, and maybe we'll be bringing a new deck today. Decent start. I'm pretty sure Gage still... I'm pretty sure we still have Strike banned, if I recall, because I think Gage banned it, like, a while ago. So that kind of sucks, but we both have access to it, so it is what it is. Griffin Rider's a good start, if anything. If we do pull the adventure stuff, like, we do want a Griffin Rider, so we'll take it. This isn't really that important, but I just thought it was really funny that Hidden Armory and Armory Call were right next to each other in this pack. I'm seeing stuff like Golki Pole, and it's making me reminisce about the good old days of Giant Ballpark. Are we going to bring it back today? I doubt it, but it'd be fun. Pretty sure that's my second copy of that Inzektor card, which is unfortunate because it's an Ultra, and that could have been literally anything else. This is random. For some reason, I actually don't think I had a playset of Emergency Teleport, so if that is the case, that's not bad to pick up.
There's the Wandering Griffin Rider, one step closer to the ultimate adventure package. I just need Fateful Adventure. That would be the last ultra rare I need to pull to actually have that be playable. Wouldn't that be so lucky? No! Oh, we did it! Oh my god, I can't believe I pulled a playable adventure package. That is so sick. Oh man, Alex would be so jealous if he saw this for himself. I gotta find a way to try to weave this into a deck debate. That would be so neat.
Well, there's Mikalis. I mean, that's not bad for Exo. I still don't think we can play the deck unless we get very lucky in the last 2/3 of the packs here. But, I mean, that's one of the best cards in the deck, so we'll take it. And there's a second one. I kind of need the other cards, though, unfortunately. So we're going to have to get... we're going to have to step it up a bit here. Okay, I think that's like our second Ellis, but the problem is I don't know if we've gotten to any of the rest of it. So a lot of the Exo stuff is still high rarity, so it's going to be pretty tough.
Wow, Foxy Tune, this has been a great opening for the Grand Creators, man. I mean, I'm almost pulling all these decks that are actually playable. The adventure package is, like, unbelievable, but that's pretty cool to see, too, that I pulled a Foxy Tune. I'd love a second Water Enchantress, or a second Rite of a Remeseer. Oh my god, it's so crazy. All right, coming up on the last few packs of the Grand Creators, I am having trouble finding words to describe this opening besides amazing. And a full adventure package pretty much right out the bat. Water Enchantress, 2 Rite of a Remeseer, Fateful Adventure. I don't know if it gets much better than that, huh? It could with Mikalis. It could with Mikalis. Awesome, awesome opening today. Adding that right to the collection. Let's see what we got queued for today's games.
Well, we're here at the end, and as expected, this is what I was anticipating was going to happen. Unfortunately, we just kind of got cards from all over the different archetypes and just nothing cohesive, so I don't think we can really play any of these decks, at least until we get the reprints. Third Ellis is nice. I think we got a couple Stellas as well, but again, I still think we're missing too many of the cards to play the deck. There's Nyhmnim. That's actually our first one for the punk stuff. You see what I mean? Like, this is the problem with sets like this, but it is what it is. Let's flip the last pack. Second Nyhmnim. Well, I guess that's something. Cool. Let's just add to the collection. I don't think it's worth respinning just because, again, it's pretty unlikely we're going to get, like, all the cards for Exo or all the cards for the Adventure. We barely got any Adventure stuff, like, looking at it. We got, like, the base stuff, like the Griffin and, like, Draco back, but we didn't get a single Enchantress. We didn't get a single Rite of Armaseer. We didn't even get Fateful Adventure. So, like, that is just never happening, and that was probably the easiest out of everything to pull. So, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get to building.
All right, it's not too much different than what we've been playing, but I decided to ham the Adventure Engine into our Zodiac Orcus deck because it kind of squeezes nicely into it. Only normal summon trigger that we have in this deck is really Gearsu. This is the only one that when you summon it, it does something. Everything else, we're just using it to stack material onto, like the Zodiac Ram. So the idea is that we're still able to achieve our full Orcus combo, but put it underneath the installation of a Wandering Griffin Rider. That's, of course, if we open up Water Enchantress or Rite of a Remeseer, we're able to stick that thing before we make any plays, right? So other than that, there's really nothing new to the deck. It's still the exact same thing as you've been seeing the last few times. So I'm going to leave all the discussion and everything to Alex, who probably is going to go over the card by card for you.
I've been gaslighting Gage for weeks that Eldritch is not playable for me, but looking at his Eldritch builds, I actually think mine is just a little bit better. I have the 2 Golden Lord. I've got 2 Eldland, which honestly some decks back in the day only played 2. I've got 3 Walkero. I only have 1 Conquistador, which is the biggest weakness of this deck, but I think we can make it work. Double Scarlet's pretty good. I would obviously prefer 3. And I've got 1 of each of the black and white elixirs. So, like, that's kind of it. Like, the rest is kind of whatever we want to throw in here. So I decided to throw in our Dogmatica package. Obviously, our Invoke stuff is gone because Invoke Dogmatica Eldritch was like sort of a deck back in the day during this time. But the Dogmatica stuff is fine. It's a way to get to our trap card in Dogmatica Punishment. So it's effectively a way to search this. But also it's just more damage, right? Because 25 plus 15 is 4,000. So we can actually kill a lot quicker potentially. It also gives us bodies if we want to try to go into the extra deck, even though we're probably never going to. And honestly, if this isn't very good, we can just board it out for games 2 and 3 for anything that we have there. Aside from that, it's just a bunch of consistency stuff, like all the pots. We get to play all 6 of these. Nadir Servant gets us 2 Ecclesia, which gets us a ton of value because we can send Titaniclad to be able to search our copy of Fleur, so that's crazy. We're playing just random stuff like Torrential and Imperm and Ash and Judgment. Just random good stuff. Like, you can throw a million Floodgates in here, but honestly, I don't even really think you need it, to be honest. And so I'm going to try to... I guess play ethical Eldritch, if you will, because we're not playing any of the Floodgates. The extra deck's just a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of targets for Dogmatica Punishment, so it's the Titaniclad, the Fossil Warrior, we have the Wind Pegasus Adignister. We know of Intis, so this is probably our next best thing. Omega's another good one in here as well. We actually can make Xyz in here. It's not like too unlikely to make Pleiades with these being level 5s, so we can make Zeus. We also have the ability to go into Gustav as well as Lieb with these being level 10s. And then for the links, we have Unicorn, Phoenix, Vampire Sucker, Anaconda to be able to go to Rainbow Neos post-side, and Imduck just to get one of these guys in the graveyard if we want to trigger the effect. And then the board is just, we have triple Nib because it's Gage's worst nightmare, triple Lava Golem in case, because he's playing all these combo decks, we can just slam this down and probably just be able to win from there. Cosmic and Evenly for the back row decks, and then of course the Neos Fusion package, because we still need outs to Dragoon. He does still have the ability to play it, and that scares me. So this kind of just is a check-all for a lot of things, and it's also very funny, so that's the main reason we're still playing it. So, let's see what happens. I don't think there's a world where he's going to think we're going to play this deck today. So I think we might be able to catch him off guard and maybe steal a win. I'm really hoping he did not pull good out of this set because there's the potential that this set is crazy. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not going to wait any longer. It's time to duel. Well, Gage, you finally ended the win streak. You must be on cloud 9. How you feeling, buddy?
I feel incredible, man. Like I said, I have been in the trenches for way too long. I finally feel like I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I finally feel like I can get myself out from underneath you. So feeling really, really confident going into these games today, even though I lost the RPS, which is pretty normal.
Yeah, that's pretty expected. But we'll be going on an adventure today because today was the Grand Creators. You remember this set pretty fondly.
Yeah, pretty cool set. All the archetypes in it are pretty neat. The Inzector support that everybody was just waiting for. Everybody could not wait to get their hands on
10 years too late. 10 years too late. Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
so...
you were a big Pug fan, if I recall.
I was. Huge Punk fan. And also, I look back on it, I like those Exo Sisters, and I like those adventure cards. So altogether, this was a banger set looking back.
I think, again, it just has the typical Prog problem of, like, if you need to have all of the good cards of one of the 3 archetypes, right? And that's just, like, super unlikely to happen. It can, of course, but... we'll just have to see how things play out. But really cool set, though. I think it does add a lot, and there's a lot of... I was actually looking. I sent you a list of all the sets coming up. We've got some pretty good ones in the future, so I'm pretty excited for that. But let's get into it. I did go first and win the RPS, so let's go ahead and start off with the all-powerful pot of Extravagance.
Oh, okay. This is not what I expected from you today. So I'm curious what this is going to equal out to.
Interesting. Wow, that is actually really fucking annoying, but okay. The cool thing about Pot of Extravagance is that you can also use Pot of Duality in addition to it.
Okay, what kind of... oh, it's your turn to play the stun garbage
turn.
Now.
It is my turn. Yeah, see, I've been kind of gaslighting you into thinking that I could not play this deck, but you know what? I actually do have the ability, and I thought you would never expect me to play this today, so...
no, I didn't. I didn't even think you had a playable shell for it yet, so I'm curious to see how good it is.
Funny enough, I think it's actually slightly better than yours, but we'll talk about that when we get there. You got a Veiler for an Imperm for this? Yeah, there you go.
I do. I have a feeling this won't be useful any other point, so we'll get rid of this punishment.
That's fair. What, you don't want to Veiler my Eldritch? That seems like a good idea.
No, I think that's okay, buddy. That's all you.
All right, well, fortunately for you, I'm just setting 2. Hey, that rhymed. Go ahead.
Ooh, that's nuts. That might as well be nothing, right?
Yeah, may as well.
All right. Oh, Alex, are you ready for this?
Let's see what you're cooking.
I'm going to start by activating Rite of Eremity.
You did not get a a playset of this shit. Oh my.
You have no idea, bro. Just wait. Just let it resolve.
Oh my god. I don't want to let it resolve. Oh, fuck. This is horrifying. Oh my god. Well, I guess. Yeah.
Woo!
Okay.
Let's go. I'm going to summon an adventure token in attack position. And I'll place
This
my
is
fateful
insane.
adventure.
This is insane. All right, 2 ultras
Yes.
already. Great.
Activate Tenki.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is bad. This is very bad. Sure.
Woo! Let's go. Add Ram. All right. Normal summon.
I know how this goes.
Trigger Fateful Adventure.
Okay. I mean, you probably have fucking Griffin. I mean, it was a super. So that was like the easy. So far, that's the easiest thing for you to pull out of everything I've seen thus far. So I'm just trying to think how this is going to go. Oh my god. That's a disaster. This might seem whack. I'm going to Ash this.
Oh, wow. Bro just wants me to stop getting Draco back. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, okay. Let's activate this Fateful Adventure. This is the actual good search effect. This time.
Oh, I see. That's how long it's been since I actually played these cards. Well,
Did you thought of the wrong effect?
I thought of the
that one was
wrong
gonna get the
effect.
equip spell. Yep.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get fucked. All right. Yep. Go ahead.
All right, we'll pick up the Wandering Griffin
Yep.
Rider.
There it
Yep.
is. Yep.
And I will pitch from my hand. I don't think this one's gonna get much use. The second Rite of a
That's
Renaissance.
insane. That is fucking crazy, dude. Oh my god.
Activate Wandering Griffin. We'll special summon it.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex. Here's where I gotta. Well, actually, dude, I got to play around Nib now because I got Griffin Rider on the field.
Yeah.
So let's go. Activate Pot of Greed. Get
This
a couple
is
of extra cards.
crazy fucking opening. I mean, it didn't help that I
nice.
didn't fucking, Ash the right thing, but that's okay.
Okay, and then let's go. Exceed this. Detach this. Detach. Let's go. Borbo.
Yep. This is fine. Ugh.
BB Broadbull.
I guess try for it. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah, man, I'm kind of cracked.
Get me out of this fucking game.
I'm kind of cracked, bro.
I'm not even gonna fucking continue to fucking acknowledge
Let's
this.
go.
That's in fucking insane, dude.
Nice. All right. I'll get you in game 2 as well.
I don't even know what to... Even if I asked the right thing, I don't think it was gonna fucking matter, to be honest with you, Gage. That hand was unbelievable.
Yeah, that hand was it was pretty top notch, I'd say. I had everything cooking with it there. Both Rite of a Remiseers.
Can't complain. All right, well, this should be of no surprise that we're doing this. Go ahead.
4. Okay, I got 4 to work around. I can beat this. What am I worried about? Nothing. Let's just play. I'm gonna summon Ram.
Nothing. Yeah, sure.
We'll go into Orbo.
Yep.
Let's go battle phase.
Oh, you're trying to get cute with it.
Just a
Adorable.
little bit.
Yeah, I see what you're doing. Sure.
Okay.
Well, I'm not dying this turn, so that's good.
I guess Zeus.
This is worth it.
That is very much worth it. I'd say. Yep. Okay. Well, I was half of your life down the drain, so
Yeah, see, it's like I did the battle phase for you, right?
yeah, thanks, buddy. Really appreciate the help there.
You're welcome. Ooh.
Pass for those 2. What else you got here?
Let's try it.
Okay. Little Scarlet Sanguini action.
Ooh, okay. No Ash. Let me think about this here. Ash, you just play a zoo and passed and did nothing else? That's interesting. I'm trying to think like what I'm afraid of. Fuck it. Let's find out. Okay, that's a good card. I will try a Pot of Duality.
Very good card, actually. Yep.
Yeah. Not great hits, though. Definitely seen better. I guess I'll take Punishment. Attack mode, my Eldritch.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Big
Golden
guy
Boy,
attack.
get in.
Okay. Yep.
We'll go main 2. I guess I'll activate this Scarlet. Let's get a guy. And then I'll set a card that could be anything. And, let's see what you got.
Okay. Sure.
You don't sound too happy over there.
It's not that I'm not happy. It's just if you have any decent cards back there, it's actually difficult to beat this. Let's go Twin Twister.
Ooh, okay. What are we pitching?
I'll pitch Orcus Nightmare.
Back on Orcus. I didn't see that at all the first game.
Yeah, you were about to, bro.
Yeah.
You were about to.
I figure that's where we were going with this, but, you know.
Let's go. Damn, these cards are all really good. I'll hit the 2 cards that I know.
Well, oh, that's true. You do know both of them. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. All right, let's do Orcus Nightmare effect.
On the Golden Lord, classic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Buff him up a little bit. But
It
I'll
works.
Get a Harp in rotation.
Yeah, it works. Sure.
Activate.
Yep.
All right, we'll summon Gearsu.
Yep.
Okay, can I give us some tokens? May
You
I?
can.
All right.
Take him.
So far, so good. Should have did this earlier. That's all right. Faithful Adventure here.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I synchro? Or not synchro. Why can't I link? Oh, it's effect monsters. Damn it. All right, we'll make it work. Normal summon TG Warwolf.
The Warwolf.
Trigger Fateful Adventure. This is the ad
I'm
Draco back
aware.
effect.
I'm
guys.
aware. I'm aware. Griffin Rider requires you to have the fucking
The adventure token,
the
yes.
adventure token though. And Draco back. Can Draco back go on anything, or does it have to go on the?
It can go on any vanilla.
It's any vanilla, right?
Any vanilla.
Do I care? I don't know when the fuck else I'm going to use this, so why not?
No, okay, that's fair. I get it. All right, let's go. Take these 2. We're gonna make Galatea.
Yep. Think.
Got another Solemn or something?
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay, I'll go activate Galatea. We'll put back Heart.
Sure.
And I'm gonna set Return.
Okay.
Okay, let's go Summon Ding.
Yep.
Effect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send a card to Graveyard.
Send a card to ye old graveyard. Well, use it or lose it, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
It was your own judgment. I thought it may have been Crescendo since you set return. Okay, interesting.
Okay, are you just dead here then? I think you just, yeah, and then I just activate this, summon, and attack directly. Huh.
Yup.
No way. Okay, wow, I think I robbed you of this one, bro. No way. Let's go battle phase. Oh! No! Oh,
When will you learn, buddy?
I was like,
when will you learn?
Card? Unbelievable. All right, yep.
Conquistador.
Oh man, I thought I robbed you of this game too. I was like, I can't believe that's how it's ending. Oh, I could have drew 2 fucking cards too off this stupid return.
Yep. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. What do I get off of this?
Everybody keeps saying I should ban this card, man. Everyone's like, you need to ban Nibiru. And I'm like, well, one of these days, he's not going to have it. And
one
then
of these
what? And
days,
then
I
what?
won't have it.
I'm just going to win. I'm just going to win.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Today's not that day.
Just thinking which of these I want to grab here. I guess I'll just get Black Awakening. Okay. It's not really what I wanted, but sure. We'll just go Eldritch. I would like to summon a zombie monster. Thank you for asking.
Yep.
That's very funny. Does that do anything? Probably not, but it's funny. I don't think it does. All right, let's just go battle.
All right, I got to find something to do here in the next turn.
We will banish the Black Awakening. Wakero! Go ahead.
That's unbelievable. All right, yeah, you got this one, I guess. I guess.
Nim
Yeah.
takes another one, baby! Woo!
Alex, I did not expect you to bring a slow deck this week. I honestly expected you to play the Prank Kids again.
I know you did. That's why I
yeah,
played
I was pretty
this.
set for that.
Yep.
So I'm a little bit flustered, a little bit on edge here, and this might help you a lot here. I'm gonna just set and pass.
I like that. Come on, let's see a good draw. Oh, that's not bad. That's actually not bad at all. Okay. Oh man, this is so good. How do we lead? How do we lead? How do we lead? I'm gonna make sure this is legal. Yeah, okay.
Is this what?
Legal. I want to make sure I was not like just gonna try to do
I
something
thought you
that
said
does not
lethal. I was
No,
like,
no,
you're
no,
killing me with Eldritch?
with Eldritch, no way. No.
I was like, what are you talking about?
No. Let's not get crazy, Gage. Let's not get crazy. I'm gonna go Eldritch effect. Dump Scarlet.
Wow, why can't my Eldritch hands look like this? That's gonna be fine, yeah.
It was Judgment. Okay. Cursed Eldland.
Wow, why can't my Eldritch hands look like this? This is crazy. Okay, yep. Yep.
Interesting. That's resolving. Okay. I'm trying to think like what I want to grab here. I guess I could just get both. Sure. Let's get Conquistador. You still got 4 cards. We'll go Eldritch. I'm gonna get rid of Cursed Eldland.
Okay.
Summon the big boy. We'll go Cursed Eldland effect. I guess I'll get an. I'll put Wakero in the graveyard. Sure. Smack. Second main. Go Scarlet. Get Wakero.
Dude, I love that flavor you're putting on it. Wakero.
Set 1,
Very authentic.
set 2, end phase, resolve Wakero, and we will get another Scarlet. Over to you.
Okay, all right. I got an uphill battle. Okay. I mean, let's throw it in there. Zodiac Whip-a-tail.
Yeah, fuck it. Just Conquistador.
Yep. Yep.
Get rid of him. Whoa! That's it?
Dude, you don't understand. This hand is not
Oh
playable.
my god. Uh-huh. Try for Scarlet? Okay, you got Ash for that at least. Sure. Okay, now I need to see if I can find a way to kill you without that. Okay, so math. You're on 45, 25 puts you to 2K. You're just dead. You're just dead.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do, man? What am I, like, really? Like, I drew double Ash, double Orcus Nightmare. Nothing to do with that hand there, and I gotta watch you put these cards in. People say when I bring the Eldritch deck, I'm throwing. But when you bring the Eldritch deck, you make it look so easy, Alex. Like, how do you do that? Crazy. Good game, yeah.
I can't believe I won this. I'm not gonna. After the way that first game went, I thought I was getting
yeah, I was gonna say, if I opened up like half decent again, I had like the Twin Twisters and the Solemn Judgments. If I opened up decent to put up turn board, maybe it would have been like we would have had a game on our hands. But
sure,
couldn't see the right cards for it. It happens.
Oh my god, it does. It does. The Orcus Classic, right? Double Nightmare in hand. Don't miss that. Don't miss that.
Crazy.
God.
Yeah, good games with the Eldritch. So
good
tell
games.
me, okay, what is missing from this Eldritch deck that I have to be
so I
worried
think
about?
you only have one Conquistador, right? If I recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also only have one. So that's like one of the biggest choke points of this. I do have 3 Wakero, which is nice, and especially because you've been playing graveyard-based decks, it is just like DD Crow. So that's pretty cool. I have 2 Scarlets. I wish I had 3, but 2 is still better. I think you may only have 1.
I have 1.
Right.
I have
so
1, yeah.
So I
you're better than me.
actually think my core is just slightly better than yours because of that. I've got everything else. I have Black Elixir, White Elixir, double Golden Lord. I'm missing a
How many Eldlands?
Only 2 Eldlands, but it's still 2. So we can make it work. And I'm just playing. I have 2 Extrav. I have triple potted Duality. So I'm playing like every pot in the deck possible. So I'm just trying to max out on the consistency there. And then I threw in the Dogmatica stuff because I figured it's another way to get to another trap, and it's another way to get more damage in than just smack you with Golden Lord, because at least Ecclesia is like an extra 15 a turn. So it turns like a 4-turn clock into a 2-turn clock theoretically. But yeah, I figured you would never expect me to play this, so I thought I'd try to catch you off guard, because I know that you were thinking I was going to play Prank Kids, because that's probably my best deck. So I had to throw you a little curveball here.
Yeah, I really thought you were going to play those Prank Kids again. I was trying to think of a different deck to play today, but I got those Adventures, and I was like, those kind of just fit in real nicely.
Yeah.
The only card it really conflicts with is Gearsu.
So tell me this package.
Gearsu,
tell me this package.
Oh, dude, the package was great. I pulled 2 Rite of a Remisier, the 1 Fateful Adventure, 1 Water Enchantress of the Temple.
That's insane.
And I got the 1 Draco back.
Insane.
So I that's looking pretty good. And I did double check my Prank Kid core. It is not sufficient.
Thank
I
God.
can't even
Thank
bring it
God.
off the ground. So I was pretty disappointed, because that would have fit in perfectly.
It would have.
Prank Kid engine.
I was hoping to pull that today for that exact reason, but I did not get the only thing I got was Griffin Rider. I did not get anything else for the adventure
Oh,
package.
wow. Yeah. No, I got so lucky, dude. I got like pack number 1, Rite of a Remisier.
Yeah.
And then like pack number 5, Rite of a Remisier. And then the Water Enchantress. And I was like, if I pull the Fateful Adventure, like,
set.
this is playable. And then
Yeah.
I did it, and I was like, no way. Like, that's so
insane.
crazy.
I actually think
we
I
always
may
talk
have
about
pulled
these
Fateful
sets.
Adventure. I may have pulled Fateful Adventure, but whatever.
Oh, look out.
Yeah,
Look
crazy.
out. Yeah.
Crazy.
We always talk about these little, like, the deck building sets now that they're standard in the game now from this point. Like, it is very hard for Progression Series to actually see us play them out. But I'm just, again, got extremely lucky this time around to actually see one of the archetypes in a playable state.
Yeah, it's a bit horrifying, because I still have to deal with the fact now that you have Adventure moving forward, because you can throw that package in a lot of decks. So it is going to be the beginning of the Adventure, that's for sure. But
Yes, sir.
what about your wheel? What about your wheel?
I got me a nice little Snatch Steal on the wheel, so I'll be nabbing up something from your collection. I don't even, dude, I gotta be honest, I don't even know what that is yet.
Thank God you banned DPE, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about taking, like, the, maybe a 3rd evenly matched or something like that. We'll see.
Okay, sure.
I got something to think about. But, yeah, man, real disappointed with this week, bro. I need to come up with a new deck for sure.
Just to end on a high note, I did have Nib in hand in case you went off, so.
No! Oh, yeah, well, okay. It's only fair, bro. Yep.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout out the patrons for all their continued support. So shout out to Shout1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Madolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, The Synchro Guy, Pony Stark, Little Fade Leaf, Dan the Man Hoban, Draconic, Daniel Howell, Brian Denser of Class 7, Dylan Rare Hunter, JW11860, Flannel Daddy, literally all of the guinea pigs, MBT canceled by a community soon, canceled by all committees soon, canceled by all players soon, MBT and Nyhmnim's one boxer brief fueled night of passion, Electrician of the Ice Barrier, The Nova 129, Chris Adams, and Pink Frappe. Thank you again so much, and we will see you next time.